So check me out, y'all. So this is part 4 of a series I'm calling Crawling to Jesus, a guide to successfully be a Christian in college. If you don't know me, my name is Justin. Very nice to meet you. This is part 4. This the one I have been definitely waiting on. Y'all remember when I said in part 1 that what it was, twists and turns? Y'all remember that I said it was fun? That's where the fun started? Where this where the fun really started. This is where the fun gets started right here for real, for real. So in part 1, if you haven't watched the other 3 parts, definitely go watch it. My family, before I post this online, my family, I let them see it, and they say it's really been helping them, opening their eyes, and really been blessing their soul. So I hope and I pray that it's helping y'all as much as it helps them. If you haven't watched part 1, we talked about revelation, twists and turns. Part 2, we talked about humility with authenticity and grace. Part 3, we talked about gratitude and forward moving. Moving forward, we ain't looking at the past no more. We're moving straight forward. And part 4, guys, this is where sacrifice come in. This is where pride definitely dies. This is where investment come in. And this is where you get uncomfortable. I'm not even gonna lie. God wants some people who will put some skin in the game. And he can't do all the work. He want to see if you serious. He want to see if you about your business. So he gonna ask you to do something that'll make you put some skin in the game. So first, boom, step 7 to this role of being of successfully being a Christian in college is after you move forward, after you divorce the past and move forward, receive gratitude. Give gratitude to God for grace. Then we moving forward, we are forgetting the past and our mistakes, our failures. We are moving forward and we are going into the cutoff. So I call this the cutoff because that's where God starts pruning you. We talked about it a little bit in twisted turns, but this is where he really, really gets into it. This is where, no, thank you, Lord. This is where, so during the twists and turns, you was cutting stuff off. You was stopping the music. You was doing all of that. Well, God was doing it. He was giving you the desire, but it was really more so of your actions, more your works. You the one who stopped watching that TV show. You the one who stopped listening to that music. You the one who stopped or tried to stop or began to stop going to those places. But during this cutoff, it's God. This is where it get fun because no, it's God doing this. It's called pruning. If you're not a Christian, it's called pruning. So you know when you have a plant, you want to cut the branches off or the leaves off. It's really the branches that are not producing fruit. So when you cut those branches off that are not producing fruit, something comes back even greater that produce even more fruit, possibly than the other branches. So this when God starts really pruning you, it gets dangerous. Yes, it hurts. Yes, this is uncomfortable, but it's always worth it because it's God. And he's doing it for our good. So this is the cutoff, guys, where God starts cutting stuff in you, giving you heart surgery, cutting stuff, putting stuff in, putting stuff out, and then cutting stuff out your life. This is where really you really start to see division in the wrong relationships, in the wrong mindsets, in the wrong perspectives. This is just a big changing or a transformation that's going on in your life. He probably telling you to cut off, like I said, wrong mindsets, wrong people. But he's cutting it off, not you. It's just happening out of nowhere. One day you in a career field, you wake up, you pray. God said, I want you to change your major. God, I was in here for 4 years. I'm a senior in college. Change your major. He start cutting out. I let you be in that season to teach you hard work, to teach you dedication, to teach you sacrifice. So since you learned that, where I'm finna take you, you already learned it. Where you already learned what I've been trying to teach you. Because I just let you stay in there because I was just trying to teach you hard work, dedication, self-sacrifice. So now where I'm finna take you, that's where you actually supposed to be. And that's where those tools that I teach you, that's where it come in handy. So the cutoff is serious. So personally, y'all, this was hard for your boy. This was hard for Justin. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. This was hard for me because man, I fought like crazy, y'all. And then the next one after the cutoff, I fought even harder. And the cutoff could be signaled or not signaled. The cutoff could be viewed as in other words, the night season, or possibly the wilderness. You know, everybody had a cutoff in the Bible. Everybody had a wilderness in the Bible. Jesus definitely did. Moses did. David did. Everybody in the Bible had a wilderness or a cutoff season where God had to start pruning them and cutting them off. So as you move forward, boom, we moving forward, focus on God. We're not focusing on the past. We just focusing on our relationship with God. We growing. We implementing our healthy habits that we talked about last time. Now this where God start putting work on you or in you. You get what I'm saying? That's why it's so vital, and that's why it's so important that you don't, please y'all, I'm telling you y'all right now, do not fight it. Don't fight it. I promise. Because the thing about it is, and especially the next point that I'm gonna make, the longer you fight it, the more you fight it, the longer you're gonna be in it. That's the scary part. Because how long it takes depends all up to you. If you just let God cut whatever he want off and take whatever he want off, that's where that humility come back into play. And step 3, humility with authenticity. You can be real with God doing this now. Don't forget that. Always be real with God. God, I hate this. You are taking away my friends. You're taking away my favorite music. You are taking away my plans that I had for the future. What are you doing? But guess what he'll say? Trust me. It's for your best. Remember, y'all, this Christian walk is all about trust, faith, and humility. Or surrender. Like, God, whatever you couldn't. I don't understand, God. I don't understand why you couldn't. These are my friends, God. What you want me to do? Be lonely? Huh? Oh, you want to hear real prayer? What you want me to do? Be lonely? These are my friends. Like, why are you cutting these people off? Why are you secluding me? Why are you taking all these pleasures away from me? Y'all, it's getting real. This is where Christianity get real. This is where a lot of people don't talk about it. A lot of people at least don't like to talk about it. Because this is where you find out who just in it for a moment or who is in it for the long road. Because during this cutoff season, it's like processing. God's taking you through processing. It's like processing, y'all. He's taking you through processing. He is purifying you through fire. Just like gold, when you want to purify gold, you put it through heat, extreme heat, extreme pressure. To make a diamond, what you do? Put it through extreme pressure, extreme heat. And this is what God doing through this cutoff. He cutting you, cutting things inside of you, and he cutting things around you. So we just feel like everything is just chaotic. And yes, it hurts. Yes, it's painful. But this where your walk with God gets really solidified. This when it gets thorough and authentic. This when you see an aspect of God that this the only way. You would never, man, you would never see God like this if you always on the mountain. Because this could be viewed as the valley. You would never see God. This the only way that you will see God, I promise. During this season, bro, it's so vital and important because it's vital for your faith. It's vital for your development. It's vital for your perspective and how you see God. Y'all remember I said that? It's vital. I'm not even playing. It is so vital. It hurts, but it's vital. So during that cutoff, the next point 8, this was a hard one for me. Y'all, it's the separation and consecration. Oh my God. Y'all, when I tell y'all this was so hard for me, I don't even know where to begin. I don't even know where to begin because I've been dealing with this literally for the past, 2 years? At least past 2 years, bro. Literally, and I fought against it. Separation and consecration. So this is where, for people that's not a Christian, this is where separation, consecration, God intentionally separates you. It's called a season of obscurity. If y'all don't know what obscurity mean or obscure, go look it up. It's called, or I'll have it in the link below. Obscure, the definition. It's called a season of obscurity, y'all. When God practically, literally hides you. It's like he puts you in a cocoon. Where he puts you in a cocoon, like, but it's a place of protection. It's a place of development, serious development in the dark. Nobody gonna see you. Nobody gonna recognize you. Nobody gonna hear from you. God gonna begin to cut stuff off. Like, listen, y'all, it's so crazy because, like, I be trying to get in relationships that God cut off. Like, God cut, like, I can tell, like, God cut off friendships, romantic relationships. God literally wouldn't let me do it. Like, it'll just fall, like, one after the other, just fall through. And that's how I was fighting against that separation and consecration. But this is where God make you holy. That means set apart for him. That means he distanced you from the world. So you can come into his presence and be all his, all by himself. It's just you. This is where it's just you and him. It's just you and him, and ain't nobody else. Can't nobody do this for you. Can't nobody go through this. So definitely as a Christian in college, I know so many people, including me, so many people that in college, oh, you definitely finna have this separation and consecration. If you really living like that, if you really want to be a Christian, definitely. As a serious Christian college, you're not finna be in every party. You're not finna be in everybody's face. You're not finna be where the main crowds is at all the time. Because you're gonna have to separate from all that foolishness. You're gonna have to separate from all that and get away from it and step away and say, God, I'm yours. I'm available. And the bad thing the hardest thing about it is the loneliness, y'all. People don't talk about the loneliness in Christianity. Or at least the early Christianity. People don't talk about the loneliness. So when you're going through this separation and consecration, y'all, this is, I would say, in my experience, remember, I'm not perfect. This is my experience. I'm telling y'all my experience. In my experience, this is the loneliest part of being a Christian. Because you are not where you used to be, but you're not where you're going to be either. You're right in that middle. You don't have your old friends, but you don't have your new friends either. You're right in that middle. You broke up with your last girlfriend, but you don't got your wife yet. You right in the middle. I'm telling y'all, you're not where you used to be. but you're not in your purpose yet. You still in the wilderness. You right in the middle. So just think about it as a caterpillar, y'all. Just like a caterpillar, God putting you in this cocoon of obscurity, of this isolation, separation, and consecration. I'm definitely gonna put consecration, the definition, in the description as well. But separation and consecration. Think about a caterpillar when he is a cocoon. What is he doing? He developing. He is hidden and protected. Because when the easiest time to kill something big is when it's small. And in this separation and consecration, remember, God is just not separating you for no reason. He is making you holy and set apart for a honorable use, for a purpose. You get what I'm saying? He's not doing this for no reason. You always got to remember that. Because you're going to be thinking, man, God forgot me. I ain't got nobody. I ain't got no friends. I ain't got nobody. What is going on? I ain't got no friends. I ain't got no girl. What is going on? But you got to remember, this is God's doing. And it's all about what? Trust, faith, and humility and surrender, like I said. So back to the cocoon thing. What is a caterpillar doing in his cocoon? He's developing. He's protected. In that season, God is instilling vision into you, bro. Vision, purpose, calling. When you come out this season, a caterpillar don't come out the same way. That's why he's in a cocoon. If a caterpillar came out that cocoon, it would be deformed. If it came out that cocoon prematurely, it would be deformed. It would be out the cocoon, but it won't be in his purpose. It probably still can't fly, and if it can fly, it probably have one wing. It's not gonna be at his full potential. He's not gonna be able to help as many people as he could if he stayed if he surrendered, stayed under the Lord's authority, stayed in the cocoon. Y'all gotta follow me now. Y'all gotta follow me. So do you get what I'm saying? So once again, just like the cutoff, this is so scary, and it was so hard for me because the more you fight this, the longer it's gonna take you to get to your purpose. God waiting on you. The more you fight him, the longer it takes for you to get to your purpose and what you really want. Do you get what I'm saying? I just want y'all to hear me, please, because I've been through this, like, definitely. So the more you fight this, it's gonna take you longer to get to your purpose. Just like the children of Israel in the wilderness. Perfect prime example. They turned an 11-day journey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, to a 40-year death. They didn't even get in, y'all. Their children had to get in. Probably not even their children, their grandchildren. This part of your Christianity is so important because this where God solidifies everything in you. It becomes concrete and solid. It becomes an immovable foundation within you. I'm not even playing. I just want y'all to hear me. Because definitely when you in college, because I'm a senior in college right now, and I was going through this last semester, and definitely big time in 2020, big time. But I was fighting. But now God He back on, getting me back on track, and I'm not fighting no more. You get what I'm saying? And what really helped me not fight it is I went to the Passion Conference. If y'all don't know what that is, everybody 18 and above, look up the Passion Conference and register. I'm not even playing. That Passion Conference locked something within me that I can't even imagine. So after that Passion Conference, something was locked in me. A greater love for God was locked in me. What was unlocked within me, was unlocked. And now I'm more available and open. I'm not fighting it no more. You get what I'm saying? So the separation and consecration, it makes you who God wants you to be, but it also makes you stronger in who you need to be. Because it cuts out the distraction and the foolishness. You find out who you are. I found out who I am as a man. I found out who I am as a Christian. You find out who you are. You find out that you don't need people. You get a mind of your own. You don't need people. You become the leader and not the follower. My mama always told me that be the leader and not the follower. This really solidifies that, because you don't need you figure out you don't need people around you as much as you think. You don't need to follow people. You don't need people's validation. You don't need their approval. This just makes you one track with God. You need everything from him. You need his validation. You seek his approval. The only one you need is him. Because he made those people you think you need. He is the creator. So the cutoff and separation and consecration, or the season of obscurity, y'all see why I say it's an investment. Y'all see why I say this is where you get skin in the game. Because the loneliness is gonna hit. Boy, it's gonna hit you hard too. But remember, you're doing this for a purpose. You're doing this for your purpose. You're doing this to change generations after you. After that caterpillar come out the cocoon, what it's doing? It's becoming a beautiful butterfly that's changing generations, that making the world more beautiful. The world would be so bland without butterflies. And as you come out this season, that season of obscurity, that season of separation and consecration, you're gonna make the work. God gonna give you a vision. He gonna give you a purpose. He gonna give you a dream. He gonna give you a calling. That when you come out, you're gonna be prepared and developed to do it, inside and out. He gonna perfectly position you to where you wanna be. You're not just sitting there. You are growing. So he gonna give you you're gonna be perfectly developed and perfectly positioned so you can get to your purpose and get to your calling and get to your spouse and get to your new friends, and you're gonna be able to handle it. You're not gonna mess it up when you get it. Cause a lot of y'all, if y'all ask God for what y'all want right now, and if he gave it to y'all right now, you will mess it up. Don't even lie, you will mess it up. Either because you're immature, or either because you can't manage things properly, either because you're not knowledgeable yet about it. So in this season, bro, it's all about development and growth. You growing, your relationship with God growing, but it's just you though. There's nobody around you, it's just you. And how long you stay in it depends on you. So I definitely hope this helped y'all. This is probably the hardest part. I'm not even gonna lie. But it's the most necessary part. It's the most vital. This is the part where everything changes. Because after you get through this part, you're gonna see in my next part in part 5. After you get through this part, that's where things start. That's where it start going. And that's where, I don't want to say it, I don't want to spoil it, but that's where things get good. So I would say my advice in this season of separation and consecration, get you a prayer journal. Write down everything God teach you. I got a prayer journal. Hold on, y'all. Where is it? It's my friend, best friend right here. Write down everything God teach you, your lessons, your prayers. Write down everything God teach you in this season, because it's no longer, I mean, it's no telling how much or how long it will be. Like I said, it's up to you. But you will know in the end. You will know in the end. And mine, I feel like it has ended. It has ended. So that's why I have so much experience with this. I feel like it has ended. I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't think I'm wrong though. But mine, I feel like it has ended. So, like I said, get you a prayer journal. Write down every lesson, every dream, every vision. Remember the Bible says, write the vision down and make it plain. So when it tarries, or when it takes a long time, wait on it. Because it will come at an appointed time. It will come at the right time. The vision God give you is going to come at the right time. But you got to stay submitted. You got to stay surrendered. You got to stay open. Please, y'all, stay open and surrender and get the right heart posture to say, God, I'm open. I'm available. Whatever you want to take out of me, of my life. If you don't want me to have them friends, I don't want them friends. Take them away from me. If you don't want me to have that major, I don't want that major. Take it away from me. If you don't want me to have that job, that career, I don't care how much money it pays, God, take it away from me. I don't want it. Take it away. This where it gets real. This where your authenticity, your Christian walk gets authentic and genuine. This where you hear God's voice clearly. Where he leads you and guides you down the right path. This is where you step in your purpose right here. This is where you step in your purpose. And after you come out, you're going to be a beautiful butterfly. You know what I'm saying? So, stay in your word. In in the season of separation, consecration, obscurity, stay in your word. Stay looking at sermons. Stay in church. Write down everything God teaches you and says to you, and stay surrendered. Stay surrendered. Stay surrendered. That's it for this video, guys. I definitely hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, it's gonna be a part 5, so y'all stay tuned. I love y'all. Leave a comment, and subscribe. I love to see you guys' feedback. And I'm gonna see y'all on the next video. Y'all be cool. How y'all be cool. Stay blessed. Stay prayed up. And we're gonna see you on the next one. Peace.